If you are Christian and if you have this app on your phone, you are a target. And by the end of the video, I'll show you the even bigger problem this reveals. And before I show you this particular app, I need you to understand that Jesus already warned us as Christians that these kind of things would actually happen. Let me show you. I just want to give you two quick examples. As you can see here, this is from John's Gospel account, John chapter 16. And this is Jesus speaking just before he's about to be crucified, etc. And what does he say? He says, I have said these things to you to keep you from falling away, right? So notice why Jesus is saying this stuff. I'm telling you this stuff so you can hold on, you can continue to trust in me. He's talking to his disciples here and he says, they will put you out of the synagogues. Indeed, the hour is coming when whoever kills you will think that he is offering service to God. So there's going to come a point in time when people are going to even take people's lives and they are going to think we are doing this as an act as a service to God. Jesus warned us about these. And he continues and he says, and they will do these things because they have not known the Father nor me. And he says, but I have said these things to you, this is the key part here, that when their hour comes, you may remember that I told them to you. So the whole point of these 4 verses here by Jesus is he's warning his disciples in advance. There's going to come a time when people are persecuting you, when people are targeting you, even in the name of God, thinking that they're doing God a service. Now, the last thing I want to show you is from the same piece of text. I just want to scroll to the bottom so we can keep this quick. Jesus continuing and he says, behold, the hour is coming. Indeed, it has come when you will be scattered, talking to his disciples, each to his own home, and will leave me alone. Then he says, yet I am not alone, for the Father is with me. I have said these things to you, notice this, that in me, in Christ, you may have peace. Why will we have peace in Christ? In the world, he says, you may have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world. Now I've given you just one example from the Bible of Jesus forewarning his disciples and basically those who would come after him that persecution, targeting would come. Now let's get into this particular app that is on Christians' phones, which is making them a target to the point of death. As you can see here, this is an article from religiousnews.com. And notice what it says. It says, this media ministry is offering a lifeline to fearful Afghans as Taliban kill Christians. So this article is about to get into this particular app. It talks about the Taliban are going on a killing spree. And notice what it says they're basically doing. They are executing Christians on the spot in different situations. So if you are a Christian, just for being Christian, you are running risk of being taken out by these Afghani Taliban. But it gets even more specific. And this is how it's going to apply to us today, wherever you are in the world. Listen to what it says next. It starts talking about how these militants are even pulling people off of public transport and taking their life on the spot if they are Christians or considered ethnically unpure. Notice what it says up here. It says these Taliban are going door to door, executing believers who refuse to renounce their faith. Now, we talked about the app which is on particular Christians' phones, which is putting them in a situation where they could actually be assassinated on sight. Let's take a look at this particular app right now. And notice as we scroll down just a little bit more, you can see this paragraph right here. Notice what it says. We are hearing from reliable sources that Taliban are demanding people's phones, and if they find a downloadable Bible on your device, they will kill you immediately. The Bible app you have on your phone today is the reason in which Christians in Afghanistan are being wiped out on the spot. Many of us today in the Western world, we have these Bible apps on our phone, and many of us don't even read them. And I said at the start of this video, stories like today reveal the glaring big problem we have in the Western church today. And this is why I recommend you watch this video right here, because it reveals another big issue the Western church faces today and why we need to desperately wake up.